Okay, so hi dear Gemini, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is reading for singles, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising for the rest of the month of November 2025. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Gemini, your overall energy for love and relationship area right now. जुल्फ घनेरी शाम है क्या. Bottom of the deck. Okay, we have the Justice, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, and bottom of the deck is the Magician. So you are like right now you are in this energy of I want something long term. I want something committed. I want something stable. Else, I don't want anything at all. I don't care about infatuations, about casual relationships, about anything. I want something that is going to be there for me, a long term commitment, a long term partnership, a marriage, something or someone that's going to be there for me for the rest of my life, or I don't want anything at all. Period. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. You're manifesting something long term, something that's going to stick around, something that's going to be a committed, solid, stable, safe, and secure long term partnership, relationship kind of a deal. Nothing less than this is going to make you feel happy. That's what your current energies are regarding love and relationship area. This is like super clear mind. I have never seen a Gemini this much clear in their life about anything. Actually, Geminis are always dual minded energies most of the times. Okay, not all Gemini whose ego is getting hurt by the simple word get out of my channel, please. I don't want these kind of people on my channel. Okay, let's see. Okay, your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond. Gemini, let's see what we have. तूने बांधा जो बाहों का घेरा. We have Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Beware of this new person who is about to enter in your life. They might act like they are the most stable, most genuine, most mature and grounded kind of a person. There might be age difference, or they might show their mature side a lot when you are going to meet this person. But this person is already married or committed, or they have already in their life. They might not even talk to you about that, or they might not tell you about that collaboration, partnership, that bond, that connection, that marriage, or whatever it is. So there might be, because when we manifest something, the universe keeps on throwing lessons on our face so that it can test you if you are worthy of your manifestation or not. So somebody new might enter in your life, but they are going to be a test more than a beautiful relationship. Seven of Swords is telling me that they are going to be super deceptive kind of a person. They might try to trick you into a connection, into a bond, into a relationship. They might try to impress you with their maturity, with their groundedness and all that, but there are going to be a lot of red flags that you might ignore especially in the start. Don't ignore the red flags, and whenever you are going to connect with a new person in this particular month, make sure that they, whatever they are saying to you, whatever they are telling to you, is the ultimate truth, and they're not lying to you. They're not hiding something or someone behind their back, behind your back. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. It can turn into a disaster if you are not going to take care of the situation, if you are not going to be practical, if you are not going to if you are going to fall for somebody's charm, somebody's like good words, too good to be true kind of energies, without checking the background and everything. So if somebody is coming into your life and they're acting all mature, all grounded, all sorted, and they are like, okay, they are single and they don't have anybody in their life, they are maybe super stable in their life, but for some reason they are single, they're lying. Even if they are not like, maybe they are not lying completely, but they have some kind of collaboration or partnership or something going on that they might not tell you about. Okay, I don't see this person as a player, but I do see this person as a liar. They have tendencies of manipulations and lying. It's up to you that this kind of new person, new energy is going to enter in your life. Now, not everyone who is going to enter in your life is going to have these kind of tendencies, but beware of this kind of energy, especially if this is too good to be true. If somebody is acting all mature, all grounded, all stable, and they're trying to act like as if they are single because of some kind of betrayal or something, for some of you it might be possible that they have tendency of betraying, they have tendency of cheating and lying on people, if not literally in a connection or something, and or they are simply a red flag quoted as a green flag. You might know it layer by layer, so don't fall too quickly for somebody's charm, okay, because they might be a charmer but they are not good. It's like a chocolate that you love to eat, but you know it's not good for your health. Okay. Let's see the person that you still want to be in your life, or that the person that you're waiting for, or maybe you want to make your relationship work with. Let's see what your energies are going to be with that person for the rest of this month. If this section is not applicable, you can leave this part. Okay. Let's see. We have the Magician, the Queen of Wands, Judgment. Bottom of the deck is a Four of Cups. See, this is someone who is manifesting a new person, new connection, new bond in their life, and they're releasing this situation between you and them slowly but surely. I think this person is not anymore interested in making things work out between you and them. I don't think so. This person wants a full fledged relationship with you, or something long term, or something that's going to be there for the rest of their lives, or something. This person wants to let this situation go out of their life, out of their system, slowly but surely. They are not focused on making things work out between you and them. They're super focused on letting this situation go out of their life, out of their system. They're manifesting it. They're manifesting a new person, a new energy, a new bond in their life, and they're working on themselves, working on this aspect of forgiving and forgetting and moving ahead, and on themselves also. So I don't see, Gemini, anybody that you're stuck on wanting to come back for a full-fledged relationship. It can be a no contact situation, it can be somebody that you're talking to, or something is happening, you are not together or whatever, but I don't think so this person is interested in making things work out in that manner. Four of Cups, you are going to end up disappointed if you are waiting for somebody to come forward and chase you or beg you or die for you. I don't think so that's happening, Gemini. They are going to break your heart. Mhm. Okay, let's see what we have as the guidance. My goodness, what's wrong? Okay, so let's see the guidance for you guys, Gemini. तूने बांधा जो बाहों का घेरा. Four of Pentacles, Stars, Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is a Four of Swords. Honey, you might be healing from 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I don't know, but there's still something that you're holding on to very, very tightly. It can be a positive thing also. It's not always negative that we hold on to something negative. It can be over expectation, or living in some kind of unreal world, or living in a la la land and not being in the real world, and stressing the hell out of yourself by continuously uh, creating the illusion of perfection in your mind. Like, my partner should be like this only, they should look like this, they should behave like this, my connection with them should make me feel like this, and for the rest of our lives we can live in the la la land, and everything is colorful, everything is beautiful, and nothing less than that is going to make me happy. And sometimes you might stress the hell out of yourself by creating this kind of unrealistic expectations, and by being overly positive. Toxic positivity is also a thing, if you don't know, Gemini, where we are overly positive about something, overly expecting over expecting something in an over way. Okay, so toxic positivity is also a thing. Instead of being in this energy of everything should be perfect, everything should be rosy and bubbly and gold, and this, I think you should come back to the reality and understand that every one of us is imperfect. Every one of us have negative side and positive side. Look for real love, true honest love, instead of focusing on everything should be perfect. Focus on everything should make me feel like in a certain way, make me feel connected. We both should feel connected to each other in ups and downs and highs and lows. We should feel good about each other, that we got each other's back. That is going to be more on the realistic side. Yeah. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. You need to update your checklist regarding a manifestation of yours that you're doing. There's nothing wrong in your manifestation. It's actually really, really beautiful and meaningful and the way it should be. But unrealistic expectations or blocking your own blessings. Let's say you're like, they should be 6 foot 1 inches, they should be, the girl should be 5'7" or something, they should be white, they should be black, they should be this. Instead of focusing on things that are actually shallow, focus on things that are actually meaningful and deep. That's how you will be able to manifest the right person, the right soulmate, the next one that is actually meant for you. Right? That's good. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.